General risk disclosure. Trading financial instruments, including forex, futures, equities, commodities, and cryptocurrencies, involves significant risk of loss. Trading is not suitable for all investors, as it may result in the loss of your entire investment. Leverage, volatility, and liquidity risks are inherent in these markets. Before engaging in trading, carefully consider your financial situation, experience level, and risk tolerance. You should only invest money you can afford to lose. Forex and futures disclaimer. Trading in the forex and futures markets is highly speculative and carries a substantial risk of loss. The leverage nature of these instruments amplifies gains and losses, potentially leading to substantial financial exposure. This content complies with CFTC Rule 4.41. CFTC Rule 4.41 disclaimer. Hypothetical or simulated performance results have certain inherent limitations. Unlike an actual performance record, simulated results do not represent actual trading. Also, since the trades have not been executed, the results may have under or overcompensated for the impact, if any, of certain market factors, such as lack of liquidity. Simulated trading programs are also subject to the fact that they are designed with the benefit of hindsight. No representation is being made that any account will or is likely to achieve profits or losses similar to those shown. Equities and commodities disclaimer. Equity and commodity trading involves risks associated with market volatility, company-specific factors, and geopolitical events. While stocks and commodities may have a lower leverage factor compared to forex or futures, they can still result in substantial financial losses. Cryptocurrency disclaimer. Cryptocurrencies are speculative and highly volatile instruments. Trading cryptocurrencies involves additional risks, including regulatory uncertainties, security vulnerabilities, and lack of liquidity. Cryptocurrencies are not regulated by most governments or central banks, and their value may be affected by external factors such as news events and market sentiment. Regulatory references. In the United States, this content adheres to the regulatory standards of the Commodity Futures Trading Commission, National Futures Association, and Securities and Exchange Commission. In the European Union, trading practices comply with the European Securities and Markets Authority standards. Global compliance, content aligns with internationally accepted guidelines, but laws vary by jurisdiction. Consult with a licensed professional in your area. Past performance disclaimer. Past performance is not indicative of future results. Any historical results or performance shown in this content are for informational purposes only and do not guarantee future performance. Educational content disclaimer. The information provided in this video is for educational and informational purposes only. It is not intended as investment advice, nor should it be construed as a recommendation to buy, sell, or hold any financial instrument. Always consult with a licensed financial advisor or regulatory authority in your jurisdiction before engaging in trading activities.
Okay. So, it's a short week. Got Thanksgiving. Euro sinks. Okay, the dollar is doing something. Oh yeah, it's a holiday week. So Dow Jones. Bitcoin dives deeper. Okay, that's old news. We had a little pump today, but it's kind of like holiday. It's one-sided. It didn't even really retrace. We could pump all week. I did some paper trading today. I ain't do no real trading. I really got to start doing the leap. I'm about to do it too late. Nasdaq got us a London low. Really, we got us ES didn't take this low. So complete one-sided delivery. King London made low. Low of the day. Had bullish S&T with ES. And boom. See on the hour. It's broken old monthly high. Previous month's low. Came back through this range that we ran both sides of. This is the last OB we used. Let me scoop this. So I can see. We can lock it back now. What is this? This hasn't have a 3-bar stop hunt in 1, 2, 3, 4 weeks. None of the weekly highs been ran. And we got us is that a H1 over here, H4 here. So buys make sense. This is key level. Let me put a line here. Two, 4, 6, 1.17. Percent of old range. And we got the news. What is this? I seen they said they're gonna reschedule PCE. We got PPI coming up too, though. I think PPI is tomorrow. Yep. So that's the one. We get the pivot. I think this is the link. Now I need the image. Looks like we aiming for the weekly highs. It has been a minute since we ran outside. If I want to buy, we need to wait for a retracement. Let's see. Hold on. Wait. Looks like it's no. This is the old high here. So that high's been ran. Anything above here is gonna be a strong order block. We got us a little flat top here. Looks like it. It has a wick. Does looks odd though. It's not a big wick. Just how it dropped. That high's cool. This high's interesting because it's a previous week's high. And that's out of control. Alright, so I'm interested here. We'll eventually come back here. We might not need to come back here. Yeah, we do. These wicks are tacky. Yeah, I don't like that. Nice rejection area, but still don't like it. Let's go to the daily. ICT always talked about you see a bunch of wicks, it's gonna be the draw. It ain't really too many spots where you just see a bunch of wicks, and that's the bottom of the high or the low. These are high lows. It's a good high low. This is not. And here we are hanging out in that gap from, where's this gap from? Closed here. Jump in here. Yeah. Crazy. This zone is still going to be interesting between here and here. We do need a stop hunt from a weekly high. I guess this would be the first one that we need one. Give me a weekly. Hold on. Into below and lock. Back to the daily. So yeah, this is what we need for bare necessity. PPI, we could get it tomorrow, and then that'll be our stop hunt. The target, previous week's high. Who will make me sell? Yeah. It'll have to be something. But I don't really see nothing. Really, if we reject against this, like this whole order block area after this flat top, like if we rejecting off an order block, I can take a sell. I would need a displacement. Yeah, from Thursday. It couldn't even be Monday because that Monday high is weak. And then from after you take this high, it's just low resistance. It'd have to be Thursday high. If Thursday bearish order block don't hold, wait for a previous week's high. This low resistance liquidity run conditions. Better off looking for buys. Let's look at silver. Silver, Asia made the low as usual. Asia doing what it do. Saturday. This right here. Interesting. But we still kind of playing inside the range. And Monday look like it's engineering liquidity inside this range. I like OT order block for sales. We go. I would be surprised if we leave this range. Previous week's high is interesting. Sales from the order block is interesting. Um, Monday opening inside this larger range. I don't like. I still will sell here to target new week opening gap or really just 50% of Monday. But overall, I'm looking at it needs to take out Monday's low, previous week's low to either run this or go all the way up and then I come down here because this range is the range I want to play instead of this range. This range is more interesting. You really don't have to do this, but this is still nice. And it's order block with engineer liquidity right here. That's the best price. Best possible price to sell will be above previous week's high in OTE at H1 bearish order block. This could be the run up though, the end of the year. So you gotta be aware. This should be daily chart. Bottom highs. Hold on, let's go back here. This close above here. Well, Monday we didn't close above here. This does make sense, this internal range liquidity. Mm, as far as lows, just not right now. I'll watch 50% of this. I'll just watch the candle body too, not even the whole thing. I bet you can buy this and then just target here. If it was a solid update, we hold 50% of our day. We are good to look for buys to target internal range liquidity. Roll. I'm saying, like, is this key stuck? Okay. Mm-hmm. There's too much S&T going on. It's just because it's choppy. You can't trust it. No clear signal, choppy conditions, untradeable for my mental capital. So, untradeable. See if the higher time frame look better. Mm, not really. We got the Monday small range vibes, but that's about it. Okay. Yeah. I like previous week's low here too. Paired with some sell side liquidity. Like, looks like easy peasy here. Maybe order pairing down here. And we're really close to this 200. So this is interesting to me. I think we trend sales to the 200. No, I don't trust that OB. You have previous week's low and the old weekly low. Got us a volume imbalance way down here too. Yeah. And it's lining up with this. This is 114162, and this is 114172. Yeah. And it lines up with the daily volume imbalance. Daily, we already on there. That doji day is kind of ugly. I prefer sales above Monday, but I don't think so. I think we go down first and then come back for Monday. That gap is interesting too. Well, we got a flat bottom here. We might have tapped it already though. Yeah, equal lows now. Yeah, we tapped that. I don't even need this line. No, the 20, 40, and 60 is all right there. I think this is important as it's 50% of the 20-day. What is that? 3? Okay. Hold on. Let me try to go over here. Mm. 50% of IPTA. Yep, one sided down with that. Buys under buys under 20-day low. I'm looking for buys. Unless we get under 20 or get the low. You don't do frameworks on Monday. You don't trade Monday tomorrow. PPI. Okay. All right. That's that on that. Y'all have a good day. Peace.